Hey friends, happy Thursday. Today I am actually going to give you guys a Dishcloth update. Yeah, I'm so far behind on Dishcloth because life just keeps on lifing. So, Dishcloth, hosted by Missy over at Missy's Yarniverse and More. Her and her duck squad, whew, those ducks, we never know 1 week to the next what they are going to give us. We were going along just fine in this challenge, and then all of a sudden, quackins. Quackins! What? Well, then we get going again. More quackins. Get going again. Another quackin'. Okay, can we just get on the right track here, ducks? No. And then last week, the ducks decided, we're going to go do our own thing. We're going to go ducks gone wild. We're supposed to be working out of this book here, Mr. and Mrs. Duckies. So I fully blame the ducks for what happened to mine last week. I wanted to just go feed my birds. And I have this big galvanized metal trash can looking thing on my back patio. And I go out there and it's open. I don't know how it got opened. It's supposed to be animal proof. I go and look. And we've got not one, not two, but 3 ducks swimming in the birdseed. I had to kindly remove them and remind them while they are splashing and flapping their wings at me that that is not the duck pond. I needed to feed my birds, but instead I had to wrangle 3 unruly ducks. Anyways, I will insert a picture here of problem 1, problem 2, and problem 3. So now I have to keep a better eye on my ducks because now they know how to open that birdseed container. I'm telling you, friends, I live in a zoo. As if I don't have enough birds outside. Now the ducks got to cause chaos here? Okay. I'm drinking, if you are wondering, a yerba mate. These are natural energy, non-carbonated, USDA, organic, blah, 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 blah. Anyways. Okay, so Dishcloth, like I said, is hosted by Missy over at Missy's Yarniverse and More. Go check out her channel if you want to know more about this duck-filled fun shenanigans. We never know what we're going to get 1 week to the next. I'm almost afraid to go over and watch today's. When I watched last week's and I found out the ducks were going crazy. They were just ducks gone wild. I knew I was in trouble. So I currently, so there's that one. Of course I did that one because, well, as soon as my ducks heard ducks gone wild, I mean, they were out that back door. Explains why my alarm panel went off and said my back door was opening. Blame the ducks. I blame them. And now they're banished behind the camera. They're not coming back out. So I am seriously behind on my dishcloths. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 that I'm behind on. I'm behind on the chevron columns. I am avoiding that one right now because you have to change yarn colors every single row. I'm not all about that right now. No. And then I need to do the clusters, which I think I have. I need to check my email again, but I'm pretty sure a yarny, crafty friend of mine did a little tutorial for the clusters and the Faucet Angel to help me get started on those. And then, oh no, I have 5 because I have that stupid mile a minute too. I tried to do that one. That is not the mile a minute that I know. It is not. I want to say she did a video for that one too for me. I need to go check my email. And then of course the popcorn. And I'm going to tell you, I suck at doing the popcorn stitch. I do. It's all about tension and trying to get the right counts. It is. So I did give Missy a heads up that I may not be able to finish on time, but I will get this finished like by September. That is my goal right now because life just keeps on lifing, and life was lifing today. That's why I'm late getting my video out. But that's okay. You know what? My family comes first and my crafts come after everything else. So that's okay. Yeah, so the dishcloths I have for you this week. So week 30 was Ducks Gone Wild. That was last week. And then week 28 was the spiral. I loved this pattern. I started this in California and then I stopped and I finished it when I got back here because this is not a car project for me because I really need to focus and I really need to make sure my stitches are right, my counts are right. And the last thing I wanted to do was any frogging on this. So I am so happy with how this turned out. I will make more eventually as time allows. But here is my my spiral. I wish I had something. I wonder if I hold it up on this hoop, you could see it better. Does that help any better? I have it on an embroidery hoop because of a, nope. This is gonna look silly, but let me see if I can do this. I just needed that paper plate. All right, let's try this again. How's that? Is that better? It's puckering in the middle. That's because I kept messing with it. Isn't that pretty though? I absolutely love this pattern. Over there. So one more look before I take it down. All right, and then week 29 was a quack and rewind. Or yeah, and what that means was we were to go through all of the patterns that we had already done thus far for the dishcloths and pick out our favorite and remake it in a different color, and then submit the picture over to Missy. So I know for some of you, and this one always comes out wonky when I make it, but I don't care. I'm just gonna pull my stitches. So this one that I redid was called, I don't know. Was it that one? Yes, that one. It was called the Diagonal Ridges. And if you remember when I originally made it, I made it in the same green. Well, no, actually this was a darker green than that one. I made it in a green the first time I made it. And I love this pattern. It's very squishy, very soft. And I love this cotton for all of my dishcloths. So I remade it in one of my favorite colors. I would say this is probably my favorite variegated colorway, and I love this cotton. from Hobby Lobby, and this is called Brights. So this is my Quack and Rewind. So now I have 2 of these, and I really just love all the ridges that are in it because you're working in the back loops. This is a back loop project, and I absolutely love how this came out. And the way this starts, so you start in the corner and you work down until you get to the middle, and then you start decreasing. Excuse me. So it's just like, it really reminds me of a C to C pattern, a corner to corner, if you've ever done one. So I'm very happy with this. This took me no time at all, because once I got to the middle, like to where you're supposed to start decreasing, I don't even look at the pattern anymore, because you just decrease until the last row, and then there's a special thing you're supposed to do with the last 4 stitches, which I just already had it in my mind. So this was my rewind, this was my original. So that's where I'm at, friends. I'm gonna really try to get caught up on some more. I really pray life just kind of gives me some grace right now, but life is life, right? So again, this is the dishcloth we are working, or the book that we're working in. Go over, check out Missy. It's not too late to jump in if you're a fast crocheter and you want to go. There's a patch involved. So, all right, I'm going to go. I got one more video to do. And then, yeah. All right, I'm sending love and hugs to you all. I'm going to go, like I said, and I'll be back with another video in a little while for Deck the Year. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys soon.